Nathan, it's kind of hard to believe that our inaugural season is less than 2 months away. And, one of those milestones that gets us that much closer is tryout camp happening in Ontario this weekend. And I know for you, this is the first time that you're gearing up as a member of the Panther City Lacrosse Club. So what is your excitement level right now to just finally get the ball rolling with this team?
I'm absolutely through the roof. Having the year off, especially at junior, just kind of made me more and more think about how much I love this game. And mentally, COVID has taken a toll on a lot of guys, especially not being able to play and things like that. We've been away from the game for a year. And that's not saying like we haven't picked up our stick or anything like that for a year, but you got to have an intense game to even get the feel. And nothing compares right now to what the NLL is going to be. Now that this is all becoming true, I've been waiting for this moment for 19 years. So I'm truly ecstatic. I'm truly ready to get the ball rolling, and I'm ready to be part of this great franchise.
Yeah, and I know the ball got rolling a little bit on draft day. I know the dust has settled a little bit since that was about a month ago, but when did it start to feel real to you that your professional lacrosse journey was finally beginning?
Draft night, honestly, when my name was officially called, it was never real really until they said that name at the 11th pick, and I looked over at my mom and dad, and I thought they were more excited than I was. I was kind of just starstruck and in shock, but it's been a long time coming, and I know I put the work in, and I'm just ready to get going.
Yeah, Nathan, take us through your lacrosse journey a little bit, from growing up around the sport to playing at Mercyhurst, now preparing for your first season in the NLL. You said that this was 19 years coming. So what is this like for you right now?
It's actually a very funny story. I have an older brother. He's 3 years older, and my lacrosse career started in British Columbia, and he was out playing soccer, and I was like, I had to go to the bathroom or something like that. So I walked into the arena, and they were there playing lacrosse, and I looked right at my dad and I said, this is the sport I want to play. And then from there on out, it was always him absolutely giving me like the clear cut, what I need to do and how I need to, what I need to do to get there. And then when I got into it, I was just thrown in with a bunch of like outstanding teammates, great coaches that led me along the whole way. I have to be appreciative for them and where they got me today, but I have to soon admire the work that all of us put in as professional athletes. It takes that certain step away from, are you just playing the game for fun and where you want to be, and kind of that's where guys show up.
What would you say specifically about your game you're most excited to bring to this roster?
Well, a lot of people have said I'm not the tallest kid or the biggest kid out there, but I've heard a lot from the coaches saying that you love to play with them, but you hate to play against them. And I wear that title with pride. I kind of get under people's skin in different ways, but then I also deliver, and I work hard for my teammates. Honestly, I would say my tenacity and just grit for the ball. I'm always going to be the guy in that corner. I'm always going to be fighting. I don't need to score the pretty goals, just as long as we get one more than the other team.
You talked about it a little bit earlier. What kind of an opportunity is it, not just to play in the NLL, right, but to be a part of history with writing the record book with a brand new franchise, a brand new team, a brand new roster in a brand new city? It's
amazing, especially the coaching staff we have. Coach Steve Toll, Coach Dan T, and Tracy Kleski have always been around those guys growing up. I've always got to be able to talk to them, pick their brains and stuff like that. So I am so ecstatic that, first of all, have them on my coaching staff. And also coming to Texas as a new expansion team. Those fans rally around their sports franchises. And I just cannot wait to be a part of it. And that first year, that first home game in the inaugural season, the roar of that building is just going to be absolutely electric.
And Nathan, we know you're a Pennsylvania guy who's up in Canada now. So I guess kind of a two-part question here. Number one, have you ever been to Texas? And number two, what are you most excited for just getting down here to Fort Worth?
I have never been to Texas, unfortunately. I've heard many, many good things, and I'm so excited to get down there. But from what I've been hearing, a Canadian kid born and raised at 22 years old, have not been down south. I don't maybe past South Carolina or Florida or something like that for Mercyhurst games. So I haven't really seen a lot. The one thing I'm most excited for is I just started getting into football. So I'm hopping on that Cowboys bandwagon.
Absolutely.
Feed Zeke.
We love to see it. Thanks so much for your time, Nathan. We're so excited to have you in the black and purple, and we cannot wait to watch you take the floor soon.
No problem. I'm so excited to be here. Go Panthers.